Paradise Island, huh? I wonder if you can go solo. Some random ass elevator. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Whatever, dude. I don't care. Some goodies, though. There's still a money system in there, you know? It's just like dollars, I guess. Somebody died here. Or maybe I died. Dude, look at this fucking grass, man. This shit's fucking nuts, dude. Somebody's over here, I think.
Are meant for. Act now. A 1-week prognostication from a seer. Absolutely free. You have nothing to lose.
Emergency.
C and V. That's dumb.
Controls ready.
Give the order, and I'm the one you need to worry about.
Find the needles.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I forgot I have some cool ass shit, baby. I'm definitely not walking around with that, dude. Let's see where this difficulty is hard too, by the way. It doesn't seem that hard. But it's early.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
A war, huh?
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
No.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Fuck.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance.
Hold up, though. So I missed fucking bodies? Dude, this bunny hop is sick. I didn't see no bodies. I didn't see jack shit, dude. There were bodies. I wonder if I can give her that shit. I'm gonna say probably not. Well, we can see. I mean, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is this over here?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
I say the same for the trooper.
I bet you that was him, the pocket watch.
Can't believe you're back, I see. Something to share? Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments.
Welcome to New Fairfield. Now, more freedom thanks to Auntie's Choice.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding, I wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, 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 pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Dude, you're almost dead.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it.
Or die,
I gotta find
dude.
some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. That sounds great. I'm sure Doc Barnes would appreciate the help. You'll find him in the next room over. Just be prepared. He's not too keen on interruptions.
He's not too keen on interruptions. Homie needs help, but don't
I
interrupt
must
him.
ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement, since you're so clearly qualified to do my job. You help by keeping out of the way, not offering unsubstantiated medical advice.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base.
Oh,
And then there's
shame on
Erickson.
them.
Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I did.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try. Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Yeah. So where's that thing you were talking about, though? Yeah, baby. This is how I'm fumbling through my shit, dude.
I must say, I'm rather amazed.
Shit, me too, dude.
How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients? Oh. Well, yes, obviously that was going to be the next thing I tried. In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Not only has our good Samaritan here suggested an alternate form of treatment that will allow you to keep your leg, but they've also made a coagulant that will greatly reduce any complications as I excavate the tibia shrapnel from your remaining muscle.
That still sounds kind of painful.
I'm going to administer a localized anesthetic. You'll hardly feel a thing. Now, if you don't like needles, I'd advise you to look away.
I'd say welcome back, but if you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short. Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field.
Yeah.
Thanks again, friend.
I bet so, dude. I bet so, dude. You're a fucking gangster out there, dude.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
You know what? You saw me just heal that guy, right? And you don't want to be healed? Fuck you, man. Fuck him, man.
Purple berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you
That's your salary. So you buy their shit. That's crazy. Wow. It's just a random ass house that I just walked into. Fuck it, right?
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What? Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Wait.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler.
Nice.
2. Accessories.
No.
3. Absinthe-Minded.
No.
4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
The Drunken Haggler, 100%.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office.
Right.
But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it, baby.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
So he's just executing his own people? Lovely. What's up? Yeah, well, who's running this town?
Minister Milford Street's blessed with the gift of gab.
Right.
Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them
What the
falsely
fuck that
magniloquent
means.
types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Well, that's an interesting analogy.
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops
So
bivouac
they
nearby.
invaded, but the war's still going
Forward
on.
operating base, they call it.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Apologies, but tall tales and poorly
Yes, I
formed
knew she was gonna-
fabrications
wasn't gonna
failed to
believe
impress
that.
me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all
Just like a
lined up.
gambler?
Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker,
Easy
favorable
mark.
terms. Practically the recipe for success.
So he's a con
Look
man.
like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Yeah, let's just do that.
So you can understand my situation then.
Yeah.
I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
What? There we go.
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
Yeah.
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but
Dude, what the hell is a
mayhap they were
raptidon?
just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Yeah,
While
where's that?
exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Yeah, so in other words, there's a bunch of fucking robots in the way, and we gotta go figure out a way to get through that. Go figure.
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure.
Tossball instead of baseball?
Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Purple berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a
Scarp her
smidge.
up in a jiffy?
So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah, what are these? What is
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have
What?
all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure. All right, then.
I mean-
Don't let me keep you.
This guy doesn't know what it is, but he needs it to sell it to somebody.
Doing this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp, ain't that
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only two brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
Sir.
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden.
Yeah.
It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military.
Right.
Short for Warden of the Realm.
Warden of the Ram.
Manners. How refreshing. And if I did? What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary,
Bits, I
not a
guess, is
bank.
the money
And
currency.
certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island.
Right.
If,
See, but they're corporate,
when
though. I don't even
Officer
know if I
Carr
wanna
ever
help
gets
them.
the go-ahead, we need to be ready. Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion
gotta
of
go
our
to the
new
bathroom
friend
in a
here.
second.
What do you suppose is in there?
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would the Protectorate lock up everything they'd need to fight back? Unless they were trying to keep it from an invading force. Saying it aloud's altered my opinion somewhat. Fine. It's possible. I'll grant you.
I don't
So
see
you
it
just
mattering
figured it
much
out.
either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Yes.
Guess we gotta start.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it.
Go
Why do you
negotiate
think
your
I'm
own
out
contract.
here?
I
Has
got
nothing
mine
to do
locked.
with my current and
I
very
gotta go to the
temporary
bathroom.
shortage
Dude,
of
look at this
funds.
fucking blood. So they see. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know if I really even want to help them get into that damn thing. I don't want to help them at all on this. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might end up helping the pro whatever. Even though, see, that's why we didn't kill that guy.
Spacers Ale. Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. No, it's just like they say, though. A great sale profits everyone. What's good business for aunties is good for us all.
What the fuck?
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols. Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon.
Right.
And that there's a problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle.
Oh, ducks.
We need these drones.
I was thinking quack quack for a second. Why does he keep saying something about the phone?
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard. There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it. I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Okay. There literally is a gigantic hole. They haven't figured that out.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. How in the blazes did you get in there? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the aether. Understood? Good.
Yeah.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
What's this over here?
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby.
The fuck
I
are
can't
these?
help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
The mines?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today. Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery. Why don't you do me a favor and hit the trail? Don't bother me again lest you've something more to... All right, baby. It's just me. Just me and you again. Now, how's about we figure out what's wrong?
Oh. So basically I have to find that manual and maybe I can like remember how to fix it. Again, am I supposed to help these guys?
Fastest way to climb the corporate ladder.
Do your immediate supervisor's job better? Make them look bad? You could also cross them off, all else fails.
Cross them off?
You mean murder them? That's not against your laws?
Nothing's against the law if you don't get caught doing it.
What the fuck?
Outsider.
Yes, outsider.
Go consume like a good consumer.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch? Oh, no? Wait, is it customary to hand out prizes to newcomers? Apologies for the blunder. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
The answer is no to the second question.
I've been working the store going on a few weeks now.
Yep.
Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either. Never made an ad of my own before. Not sure I'd even know where to start. But you seem a perspicacious sort.
Shit.
Maybe you can help me draft something that'll prick a customer's interest.
Okay, yeah, fuck it, what's
So,
good?
what I've got here is mostly weapons and armor. Good quality. Looks mighty nice.
Right.
Any thoughts on how best to pretty up the mention of them?
Okay, so Auntie's Choice weapons and armor stay alive longer. You need guns, we got them. You need armor, we got that too. They're not the best choice, they're your only choice. Alright, third one's kind of funny too, but I mean, Auntie's Choice weapons and armor stay alive longer? Come on, dude, it rhymes. They're not the best choice, they're your only choice. I mean, that was Spacer's choice, remember? You tried the rest. No, you tried the best, now try the rest. It's basically the same exact thing. But dude, Auntie's Choice, weapon and armor, stay alive longer. I just fucking like that.
Wow. If that doesn't move some bits, I don't know what will. Knew I had a savvy wordsmith in my midst. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
Give me.
Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success. Sprats again. Must be after the... Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? No sign of them sprats, thank law. Coming back out. Be there in a moment.
That's my shit now, boy. No reaction. What is this? Dude, they put... Oh, okay, so they just put a fucking thing to show the logo of Auntie on the statue. That's pretty fucking funny. Let's see what we got here. What we grabbed was better. It's more armor. Which armor am I wearing? Oh no. Yeah, dude, it's literally better than everything. Hibernation helmet, dude. Dude, look at that dumbass helmet, dude. That helmet is so bad.
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Jaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day. Whether it's an orifice or a face,
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
I didn't think Auntie was a real person.
See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's Choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Moxie?
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
Sick.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave.
Okay.
Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me,
staring at his mole.
do you believe in signs?
In science. Space Ranger. I have Space Ranger? When do I have that perk?
I say, anyone can be an ally, even a supposed enemy. All you need is the right combination of motivators. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then.
Yeah.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek.
Why do you want
I
that?
previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Yeah, what do you know?
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to
Brainwash.
believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase? Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Okay,
Watch out
so-
for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Yeah, I definitely didn't think it was a real person. It reminds me of the Mong robots in Futurama. You know what I'm talking about? Like she owns that company.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste,
Right.
but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Jesus Christ.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you? So happens that I know the feeling from the receiving end. Bevy of ex-lovers who took my losing interest personal. Romance is a transaction, same as anything. If the deal's no good anymore, walk. And if someone tries to cheat you, make them regret it.
What a fucking shit way to live, though.
Ah, I haven't broken an idealist over my knee in ages. Open your ears wide, friend, for this is a whetstone well scoured. Efficiency saves human lives. Engage a detachment in open combat. Expect dozens dead on both sides. Kill their commander beforehand, and their soldiers will rout without a shot fired. Such is war. Milver Street, for all his book learning, doesn't seem capable of understanding such. I hope you're a sharper sort than he, willing to do what must be done.
Okay.
This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, now Auntie's newest foothold on Paradise Island. When we arrived, it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, exactly.
Only thing not suspicious in this life is when a body points a gun at you. You can rest assured I don't expect these turncoats are as true as their word. We keep them away from heavy machinery and weapons, and we make them earn their keep. Through that, any who ain't truly converted will learn, sooner or later. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Okay.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Think all you like.
So I don't understand. I still don't get what this guy wants. Why do you want it? You want to brainwash people? You know?
Greetings. What's on your mind? Carr wishes to use dubious military intelligence to justify a foolhardy assault, and she's treating you as her personal courier. It concerns me that she's asked you for assistance. Surely you're not considering aiding her. Anything you desire, so long as you agree to aid me instead.
I can't decide.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require ammunition can be purchased at vending machine.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even.
Hold up, dude. What's fucking pick? Alright, what's his pick? Why does he want the brainwasher, though? You know what I'm saying? I'll save. But if he does anything, I don't know, dude. I can't trust somebody in that. Ah, man, I wish I'm so worried about doing that. Text him. Sorry. I don't know, so I could do both. I just don't know. I don't know what I should do there. Where's the ammo, though? There's no ammo? Okay. Probably guns again, right? Or I should probably. It's Auntie's choice. I just don't know if I trust them because they're a fucking corporate. You know? So I don't know if I want to fucking help these guys. You know what I mean?
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that.
What's sprinting?
Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Betwixt.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
The fuck does that mean?
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need to address. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emmeline, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. Or maybe this entity only had the strength to manifest but briefly on this mortal coil. Communication would have proven too difficult for a being of pure information.
Okay. Yeah, what?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory.
Nothing of the mind survives the body. We are just simply self. Oh my god, what a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, we are all molecular machines and whatnot. I'm familiar with the 6 pillars of scientism. Guess I figured that was more open to interpretation than not.
I don't think so.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamp.
Alright, let's try this. Let's do this real quick. Yeah. didn't think the cellar would be much use when I first met. Blah blah. So there's a cellar. Cellar. Scrap of paper though. Hold up. What's that scrap of paper? By the way, how did this guy not figure that out immediately? You know what I mean? Can I get on the roof here? Yeah, yeah. It's easy as fuck to climb up in this game, which is kind of nice. Fuck, let's just go in. Got it. Okay, I unsealed the cellar, but how do I get into the cellar? It's gotta be on the opposite side, because that thing was clicking, right? Yep.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more. Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm.
What?
And you? You are insubstantial, weakened under the burden of choice. If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract. A generous offer, but we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign. I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason. You must think highly of your skills to believe you would come out on top during an engagement. But undoubtedly, there would be casualties. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you
What
got
the-
them to surrender without firing a shot.
That's what I do.
I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
That's so mean. If you say number 3, that is so fucking mean.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Thank you
Better
for
health.
everything.
Better health.
Truly.
Pretty good though. I mean, let's see what else is in here. In a high security.
Why do you linger? Do you enjoy watching us so abased?
Yeah, man, I saved your life, so shut up, dude.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Andy's choice? Remember, Andy is best.
I can't decide what to do because I don't know what the fuck is happening. Or what the fuck is that though, dude? The fuck is this?
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free. Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave
CRO?
troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
They always got a fucking slogan, dude.
Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
Yeah, what's stopping you?
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
Yeah.
Already got the bug, huh? Huh. All right, come on. Let's give you a quick tour.
Hell yeah, dude. Look at this motherfucker. Can I, like, holster my weapon?
She's a beauty up close, ain't she?
Yeah,
More
she is.
cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters
Yeah.
headwinds pretty well, too.
Like a
Stand
stone.
here all day, just admiring.
It's pretty nice. So it literally just fucking cuts off and dives down. That's kind of cool.
And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... oh, but listen to me blathering on. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm sure you...
How do I not... Just don't get it.
The target's not on the ground, recruit. Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim
Fish are
weapons at
friends,
colleagues or
not
at our
fear.
own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told
Farmer has
what to do,
wrenches?
when to do it, and even how to think.
I
A
guess
lifetime
we're-
of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get... There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
See, I just don't get it, right? They're brainwashing people, though.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them.
Thank you.
Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us? Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees. Weapons at the ready. And fire!
Hell
Well
yeah.
done, trainees.
Hell
well done.
yeah.
It appears your words have had their intended effect.
You're dead
Oh.
damn right.
Thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's
yeah.
thanks. Plan
Hell
willing.
yeah.
I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me see that shit. What'd I get? Let me see that shit, though. A revolver, huh? Biomass pistol. Shit, it ain't even close, dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
So I don't get it though, cause like they're corporate, dude, and the first game tells me that all these guys are bad people. The board and everything, you know what I mean? What the fuck is this? Dude, can people ride these things? What the fuck? Didn't even notice that, dude. But you know what I'm saying? So like the first game has trained me not to trust corporate because it's corporations. You know what I mean? But it's a big ass place. There's a lot of good people around here, you know.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever, does it really provide everything you?
We are provided everything we need, not everything we want.
There's a difference?
You need what you need, but you don't need what you want. I suppose it's a subtle distinction.
Yeah, so.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators. Research mostly, some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature.
Normal life.
Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Well, I've got a lot left.
So I could find a bunch of shit to get more options to talk. So, alright, so they didn't, so, see, the one thing I like about the other guys, though, is because they just fucking grow normal ass food. You know, they don't have the fucking bullshit that they put in their food to make more money and profit, which isn't really fucking healthy doing it that way. I mean, that's what a corporation does. They just bottom line, bottom line, bottom line. Which again makes me not want to fucking help these guys. But the other ones, I mean, then there's this right here. What the fuck is happening here? You know what I mean?
Fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
Where's the jail at? That's where I need to go, because I'm curious. I can't remember where the fucking jail's at, though. I don't know. Let's go. Let's look at the journal real quick. Let's go to that. Let's do that.
Might I have a word, Commander?
What up,
I
dude?
know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked in the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit?
Yeah, dude.
Brief one, of course. No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Sorry.
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met. Not sure he'd see it that way. Not anymore. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero-G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first.
Yeah.
Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Yeah, we'll go see him. I mean, he might have been brainwashed, though, so he probably did. Who knows if he fucking really remembers, dude. Yeah. Okay, so that's the way to get there, huh? Okay, thick grass hides it, so like shit like this. Well, probably like this, I assume. The fuck is this shit?
to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method.
They love
Suppositories
slogans,
may
dude.
be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Damn, dude, look at this fucking... The hell is this, dude? Oh, it's a person here.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial, which I've watched only for official research purposes, of course. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank stares if you've mentioned it afore. Anyhow, you travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services? In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies.
So you're a spy.
Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble. A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Tell me, are you familiar with Science Adventures Quarterly, featuring Commander Zane and Buddy and other sensationalistic space stories? It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful.
She just wants
Once you
stories.
have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities. Stay true, outsider.
Alright. So yeah, so she just likes... I mean, she's chilling out here bored as hell, dude, you know? You know? Dude, this fucking game is so fucking colorful, though. You know? I'm surprised I haven't ran into, like, any wildlife or anything yet, though. You know what I mean?
Recharge! Up to, but I'm not ready.
I don't even know what your ability does, though, to be honest. There we go. Alright, revolver's kind of sick, but reload is sucks,
Confronting threats.
Am I not hitting that guy?
Not ready.
There's a lot more than I thought. let's switch fucking guns here real quick, cause I need to be able to shoot faster. Oh wow, never mind. I know I don't. Oh, where's my fucking revolver? There it is.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get this in.
Why is there so many? And also, why is it so easy, dude? This is on hard, dude. Maybe I should have did hardest. Body found. Dude, do you think I should fucking increase Alright, well that's done, I guess. Can I change the difficulty without any... I don't know. I was just keeping it on hard. Maybe it's just like we're just at an easy spot for it. You know what I mean?
Entering a conversational state.
Yeah, so when they explode, they have that shit. Okay. They have like that dust form. Doing good so far. Doing good so far. Dude, this plant life is fucking insane. What is that over there? Yo, that's what the fuck they were warning us about, dude. Look how big that thing is, dude. Why do I keep hearing shit, too? Red one. I should go meet that dude though. That's what I'm gonna do after this, I think. Dude, the bunny hopping is so fucking fun in this game though.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Help! Are you breathing? Say something!
Whoa, what? That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Damn. Well, that draws an end to both our hopes for those boots and our association with poor Jackson. He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so,
I want
well,
those boots.
You see what happens. Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Oh my god.
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Exactly!
Easy fucking peasy.
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Done.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
Oh, thank the Sovereign!
Yeah, definitely can't fly with this fucking thing. That's really cool. Yuck. Uh-huh. Sulfur, seeds. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, no shit. Uh-huh. Dude, what? So these are sulfur seeds? Dude. I like how they just like, yeah, a lot of people died at the beginning, but you know. Shit happens. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. We gotta switch the journal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I gotta get up there somehow. So probably have to get up that way. And we can get on the roof. Via this. Easy, dude. Easy, dude. What is that? Is that a saw? Chainsaw? Sorry, I thought I could grab something. always like something like that. That's kind of... What the fuck is that noise?
Oh, you're by our Trophobrachithecium rotamulum. They're found in bandages. Bandages and burn tinctures.
That's kind of cool.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
How are they getting it? Well, that makes sense.
That's it? It was that easy?
Yep.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down and I'll...
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone. He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate. But still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort.
I want to talk to
Oh,
these
please
protectorates more often, you know? Well, I'll pick it up so I can sew it. Alright, time to grind out. You can just hear it too, dude, crunching that body. Ugh. Just hearing that body crunch.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as
They
awash in
seem
currency
happy.
as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well.
You know.
It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Final death. Wait, what? Is that a different one? I don't know. Let's do that one though first. Let's go to that. Oh, that's far. We probably can meet up with Hugh, get our reward. Is that a scarecrow? Okay. Why is it waving? Their scarecrows are made out of metal too. You notice that? Instead of straw, like traditionally. Hey, look, it's a drop ship. Shit, dude, I'm about to pull a Jackson right now. Shit. That's how you do it, Jackson. Is this the jail cell? It is.
Leave me.
She is in there. Let's go talk to her.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable
Oh, wait a
income?
minute, sorry.
I
Sorry
got plenty of
about
ideas.
What's up, Hugh?
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those.
Wow.
What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion.
Nothing's easy,
Must
bro.
be something I can do to salvage this.
Nothing's easy.
Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
I want those boots, though. I want to keep these boots, though. That's the problem.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous... Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get...
Let's go, baby. Okay, so... yeah, I want this shit up. Perks, huh? That's actually not bad. Sharpshooter. Sneak damage might not be bad either. Commando might not be bad either. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because I yeah, so now I can have another weapon. A triple barrel shotgun. Say less. What the f is this? Oh shit! A fucking triple barrel shotgun? That is fucking sick. Shit, why not 4?
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. It'll probably be worse.
Yeah, dude, I fucking feel that. Yo, I feel that, dog. I fucking feel that, dude. Oh no, this is the jail cell. What's up, buddy?
This is but a momentary setback.
This is but a momentary setback.
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season?
Tossball? You mean pitch ball?
I mean tossball. You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hooks, hackers, tenders, wingers.
What the fuck? The prudent dictators. I get there's lights and shit.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of
Yeah, I think in the first game,
Automax
you can
are
only
not
have one
permitted to
companion.
participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Know what? Forget I said it.
Dude, Val's crazy. We gotta upgrade this.
We're closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. What? How did you... Yes. I did know her. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I...
Wow, that was lucky.
I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded. It is of no matter, regardless. I do not know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible. But I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor? From the first game? Victor?
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time.
Maybe not.
But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Okay. Yes. Who the fuck is the
Just a religion driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. They believe they will eventually solve the universal equation and know everything, rid humanity of uncertainty.
Yeah, okay.
The Order used to be part of the Protectorate. For most of my life, they seemed one and the same. But soon after the invasion, the Order renounced them as no longer fit to lead. They said they'd lost their way, and worse, were in violation of the grand plan. Suddenly, something we'd been told was the ultimate truth our whole life was deemed heresy. We were told to believe in the paradigm instead, which seemed an awful lot like the same plan, worded in a way that made the Protectorate themselves the ultimate truth.
Okay.
We are trained from birth to believe anything they tell us. When the alternatives are death or having them forcibly recalibrate your gray matter, it is surprisingly easy. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
See you in the equation.
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
Okay.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke
She
about
ain't the only
things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all.
I'm a fucking killer, dude. Let's just keep it a buck, dude. Hear animals. I see nothing. That's all. It's a little boy. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. So far, I like nighttime better. I think nighttime's a lot cooler. It's crazy how there's not a whole lot of wildlife. Like, I figured I would see something by now. You know what I mean? Maybe the same. Alright, hold up. What's up here? Hold up, I'm gonna save. More fucking. It's a corporate guy. Alright. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I apologize. Be right back.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, I ought to be charging for information.
I gotta look up,
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around. Note that Auntie...
controls. Perspective? Might be that one.
Auntie's choice ain't liable for raptidon-based injuries when there's a war on.
I don't really like it.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna fill anything that moves full of holes.
Wait, what?
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Crobbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby wages.
At least they're getting paid.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center... Repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby. Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me.
These soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Dude, that guy's fucking stop, dude. This is the farm I was talking about. Jesus.
There must be at least a few. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Right. Makes sense.
Like, there must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
I don't think we can get in there right now. We'll switch over the journal quest. Let's get to that. Oh, maybe not. These guys are too high level for me, dude. We need to go get leveled up a little bit somewhere else. So, alright.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the...
Yeah. Alright, hold up.
Careful, friend.
Oh, I have some fast travels though, that's nice.
And
wandered past, they opened fire on us. Real code 472.
This place is way better than Halcyon, by the way. Halcyon, dude, they were fucking... Like, yeah, there's a war going on, but dude, they couldn't even... They were having a war of starvation, you know what I mean? Like, it was a failed colony. Where is up here? Oh.
Enthusiastically neutralizing friendlies.
What, it's just something on my map. What the fuck? They're invisible? Where you going, dude?
Emergency protocol is prime.
I did not know they were fucking gonna be invisible. What the fuck? Is this all that's here, huh? Let's see what's up here. What's up?
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Can't you see that I'm busy trying to look busy?
maybe focus on self-bettering yourself.
Dude, I'll kill you right now. Everybody knows you're going faster with a knife. You call that a knife? That's a knife. The fuck is that? Yeah, dude, look at this fucking...
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. That was fucking insane.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Schultz! Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
Fair.
That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days, and none from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox? Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril.
It would have been nice to know that
No
before.
Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. It is difficult for me to accept such laudations at the moment, given recent losses. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change. I'd thank you to affix some Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsider, Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
This motherfucker just JFK'd us about a fucking toy? What the fuck?
Before you depart...
Yeah, surprise, surprise. He want me to find Scrabbles.
Don't make me bury another agent! Slow, Commander.
To relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? Even he couldn't be that literal.
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
That's fucking so funny.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'm curious if I could talk to them, so we'll find out.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's
Wait,
just
where?
respect the dead or very slowly dying, shall we?
Wait, where?
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
So interesting. So this guy is, if I had to take a guess, this guy was insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Betraying the Protectorate, using the Sovereign's name in vain, overindulging in food and drink, loafing, boasting, belching, and of course, colluding with wrongdoers.
Loafing, boasting, and belching? So if you fucking burp, it's a wrongdoing and the guy can fucking kill you? What the fuck are we talking about right now? What? That's insane, right?
You dare to propose an arrangement? I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent, but reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? You believe those corporatists need a reason to lie? The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside... But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? An outrageous notion. Fairfield was never mine. Now go on, but beware if you step out of line.
Yeah, I don't really want to help them. Look, they are fucked up. I can't believe I just took
Take
damage.
a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some are there.
Gary? Son of a bitch, don't get any closer to it.
What the fuck?
You void-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying.
Oh, touch
Ain't
it,
nothing
dude.
gonna happen.
Touch it, dude. Touch it, dude. To be honest, wait, is that blood?
Gary!
Damn. No coming back from that.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait, are your lamps busted? Don't go near it.
I'm going near it. It's a damn achievement to do that. I even though I just saw Gary died, I had to do it, dude. I had to do it. I had to do it.
You saw me try to stop him, right?
Yeah, I saw, dude. You're fine. You did what you had to do. Let him go. Now you get that promotion, probably. I just pulled a Jackson. I just pulled a fucking Jackson. Like a dum-dum. Oh, cis pig essential. the fuck is this?
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Yep.
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. Well, because I was Protectorate. Once. I defected to Antes the second I could. But that's not the point of this conversation.
I'm curious
not
why,
when our
though.
leaders cannot reach an accord. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Have they? Goodness. Then it seems things are more precarious than I realized. If you do intend to lend your aid to the Minister or Officer Carr, I only ask that you consider the ramifications.
Which are what?
Very well.
Which are what?
I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R.
Huh.
I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think my shit just fucking... Yeah, dude, I think my shit just froze. Yep. Yeah, it froze. Shit. Hold up. Yep, it froze. Well. Oh, shit, dude. There we go. Jeez, dude, that took forever to fucking close. Even with the control tab, you know? Hold up. Seeing. Sorry, now I gotta fix this real quick. Hold up. Wait. I'm thinking that I might have been the reason why it crashed. See, wait. Yeah, but that sucks, dude. Because I really don't feel like, um, I need a fucking flashlight. Oh, I need a fucking flash drive. Hold up. Let me see if I have a flash drive real quick. Might have to turn on the light because I might have it on my desk. Who knows, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Yeah, so I do have a USB, so I'm gonna fix this real quick because I'm worried that's why the game crashed. So I will be right back. I apologize for the delay. Sorry.